Hey, so if you're reading this, I hope you're really strongly considering doing the extra credit work. So for CWI this semester, I've decided to do another choice board to not only try to encourage you to, pick what best suits you, but ultimately make it more of a way to collaborate and kind of mix all the units together to really help make sure that you make the most out of fall semester of CWI. Because bottom line, fall semester really laid the groundwork for what we're about to cover in the spring. So by watching this video, I'm going to go through the 9 different projects that you have a choice to choose from. So keep in mind, if your average ended up in CWI being around that 40 range, 40 to 49, you will need to choose 6 out of the 9 projects to submit. Now, when you submit, make sure you email it to me all in one specific email. So don't try to send me 3 or 4 different ones. They all need to be together collaboratively so I can ultimately fine tune and make sure you get the grade needed. If you have anywhere around that 50 range, you're going to be choosing to do 4 projects out of the 9. And then if you have a 60, you are going to be choosing to do 2 different, so that's 60s, 50s, and 40s. So depending on where your average ended in that fall semester, that's going to be how many projects you choose to do during this time of credit recovery. I truly, again, hope you consider doing these to really try to bump up that grade and ultimately ensure that you are able to pass for the fall semester. So out of these projects, our first one is going to be you're choosing to do an essay, a 1-page paper. You'll create a chart. I want you to really dive into the healthcare systems. So the question at hand is modern healthcare a right or a privilege? Now, it can be a very complex question. So what I'm encouraging you to do is to research and go into and look at 2 other countries beyond the United States and kind of make a chart seeing the 3 differences. And then as you gain some information, come up with roughly a 250-page essay, just pouring out your opinion after you've watched and researched a little bit about other healthcare systems. The second one is going to be you choose to do a mural. So if you're an artist, this can be for you. Do your beautiful drawings. If you're not like me, find some really cool pictures on the internet and kind of crop them together and mold them into a mural. And the mural's theme is civil disobedience. So act like it's going to be a mural on a wall in a big city, or maybe a big wall on the going down the road. But the purpose is civil disobedience. What is it? And how can we visually express it to others? The third is going to be you really digging back into different Supreme Court cases, looking into what happened to cause that to be to go to the Supreme Court. What's being questioned? What is the plaintiff side? What is the defendant side? What was the outcome? And then ultimately, I want you to think, what is the lasting impact and does it affect you? You're just going to be looking at 5 major court cases, and those can be a wide variety of different things that fit what you what interests you most. You'll put this, you can hand draw it, or you can do some different, put it on a presentation. It's up to you. The fourth choice is going to be creating a pro and con chart. With that, you will be needing to develop a visual chart to portray both the pros and the cons of globalization. And in terms of globalization, we're looking into human rights, health, the environment. Is globalization a positive feel in not just America, but worldwide? Or does it have some negatives? So you'll give me 5 good positives, 5 good negatives, and then ultimately back each one of those. The 5th option you have is to create a Christmas supply chain. So think of 3 items that you're asking for Christmas. If it's clothes or a new cell phone, a video game console, anything that you're looking to, or maybe you just want. And then I want you to do the best you can to try to follow that supply chain and really see where does your goods come from. And right